Welcome to live short meditation 45 minutes. It's better than doing nothing. The Buddha tells us to meditate and attain Maggaphala in this life. So every one of you, try your best. If you are lazy, then Maggaphala will be not for you. So if you are following me and making a point to meditate every day, once at least, that you should be able to attain Maggaphala. The Buddha said we must strive to attain. The Buddha purpose of staying here is to want us to attain. The teaching is to make sure that we practice and attain. So there is still the Eight Noble Path. Eight Noble Path means there are attainment. You can attain when there is Eight Noble Path. So now everyone try your luck to attain. So but you have to practice. And we will do it for 5 minutes now. Short meditation. Just follow your breath. When you breathe in, your abdominal wall rising, you say mentally rising. Alright? When you breathe out, your abdominal wall falling, you say falling. Try to focus your mind on the motion of rising and falling. And then as you become more calm, you try to focus the end of the rising, the end of the falling. Mean rising, you look at it with the focused mind until the end. There is a stop. You know there is a moment of stop. Then you watch the falling. There's a moment of stop until the end. Before you breathe in, there's a stop. So try to look at these 2 points. Sit straight and relax. Must relax. Don't get excited, just relax, because your goal is Nibbana. When you practice, the Buddha said, then the potential of attainment is there. If you do not practice, then there's no possible for you in this life. Now start your meditation. Rising, when you breathe in, falling, when you breathe out. Relax your mind. Alright? Just breathe in, rising, say rising, breathe out, say falling, rising, falling, and continue for 40 until 45 minutes. It is very fast when you are watching rising and falling. If you need to move, you can move slowly and mindfully. Alright? So if you really need to move, but try not to move too often. But if you need to move, you can move slowly and mindfully. When you have already moved to the position which is comfortable, stop and continue your rising, falling. Relax. Just like going for holiday. Rising, falling. And be happy when you do that. Continue down. If you need to swallow saliva, go ahead. Say swallowing, swallowing, swallowing. Then you swallow. also focus your mind on body sensations such as touching, you know, where your legs are overlapping each other, they are touching sensation. Focus on the sensation, touching. Then you can go back to rising, falling, and then whenever you want to change the concentration object to sitting, touching. As long as you do not wander into free thinking, that means you are still on mindfulness. Do that, continue like that, and your meditation will progress. Rising when you breathe in, falling when you breathe out. Rising, falling, rising, falling, rising, falling. If you want to focus on sitting, say sitting. If you want to focus on touching, focus your mind on the sensation of the place where it is touching. Say touching. Then you can go back to rising, falling, falling. If there are noise outside, you say hearing. If you don't want to say, if you can focus on your rising with continuity, just continue with the rising and falling and ignore the noise outside. Keep your heart at Upekkha. Keep your heart calm. Upekkha is to be calm, not getting excited, not getting too agitated. Just stay happy. You can make yourself happy. No one can make you really happy if you don't want to be happy. You know, the Buddha wants us to be happy, so he's trying to get us out of this endless birth, sickness, aging and death cycle. So the only way, and we must practice with diligence. The Buddha already showed us the way. So do not be lazy. Do not be lazy. Practice. You will sure attain. I have attained already. Sotapanna. I have seen cessation of consciousness clearly. It's your turn. It's your turn. The Buddha wants you to be safe too. So when I'm safe, it's my turn to teach everyone to be safe. Follow my instruction. Practice every day. Be at Upekkha. Watch your rising and falling with happiness. Trust the Buddha. I always always like to say trust, because you have to trust the Buddha, because if without the Buddha teaching, we won't be sitting here meditating. We would not know how to do it. So now the Buddha already show us the way and tell us, and we have practiced and has attained, and we are now confident to teach you. If you can find any teacher who are Arya, who can really teach you, you have confidence that he is one, go ahead and learn from him. You can learn from any teacher. But if you are with me, follow me and let's meditate. Let me show you the way. I will be meditating with you. I won't be just only talking, I'll be meditating with you. This proves to you that I'm not just talking, I'm able to meditate anytime. Alright? Arya, they can meditate anytime. And the heart is always thinking about meditation. Because he knows looking outside, all the senses are useless, wasting of time. So time becomes precious, life is short. Struggle for attainment now, every one of you. Practice and follow Arya, and you will attain. Nothing to be proud. Rising, now back to rising, falling, rising, falling, sitting, touching. If you are thinking, you say thinking, 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 then go back to rising, falling. Continue the process that I have just tell you, the instruction. Just continue now. Rising, falling. notice your mind are thinking, alright, do not feel bad. At least you also can notice the mind is thinking, not doing the rising and falling. So you don't feel bad. You are beginner or even advanced practitioner, they also may have a wandering mind, they call it. So when the mind is thinking, when you know you're no more watching the rising and falling, that is also awareness. Say thinking, thinking, thinking. Then make it a point to go back to rising and falling. It doesn't matter if you fail 1-2 times, it doesn't matter. You are practicing it, right? You are now practicing, so give yourself a chance. Do not blame. Okay, now back to rising, falling, rising, falling. As your meditation progress, your breath of rising and falling can become short breath. The rising and falling become very short. Doesn't matter, just know it's short breath. Then you don't say rising or falling anymore. Short breath, long breath. Just say short breath. If it is short, you know it's long breath. Then you say it's long breath. Mentally say. Keep your heart calm. Try to learn how to keep your heart calm. When your heart is calm, you do not blame. Just keep on practicing. You can make mistake, but when you're aware of that mistake, that you are not rising, falling, then tell yourself to rising, falling. No need to feel bad. Tell yourself, hey, rising, falling. Rising, falling, rising, like a good papa, like a good papa, no, like a good mama or papa. They love you, so they tell you rising, falling. No, with words of the sound is compassionate. The sound of the papa is rising, falling. Like that. Continue rising now. Your mind states. It is very important to aware of your mind states. Are you feeling sleepy? Are you not saying rising, falling? So this is the meaning of aware of your mind state. Aware of what you are doing. Are you still saying rising, falling? or your mind is wandering, then if the mind is wandering, you say thinking, thinking, thinking. Then tell yourself to bring the mind back to rising, falling, rising, falling. If the mind wants to go to sitting, touching, you can focus your attention. You can change attention anytime you want. You can change to sitting, touching, right? Hearing, thinking, rising, falling. But change when necessary. When you know that you are no rising and falling, then after the change of sitting, touching, go back to rising, falling. Keep your heart quiet. Keep your heart happy. Upekkha is a balanced state of mind. Means you are not upset, you are not say happy, or you are not sad. You are just at upekkha, just like a weighing machine. You are in the balance center. Rising, falling. Love yourself before you can love others. Once you have attained, you can teach others the same thing. Love yourself first. Help yourself first. Once you are safe, help others. Rising, falling. If you hear I'm talking, you say hearing, hearing, hearing. Then when you are thinking, after hearing what I say, you say thinking, thinking, thinking. Then go back to rising, falling when I stop saying. I know, just knowing. The heart must be upeka. Your heart must be quiet. Do not think about what happened to the body. Just know the sensation. If there is pain, just know there is pain. Don't attach to it. Then go back to your rising, falling, rising, falling, sitting, touching. You can change your object of concentration. Relax your body when you are rising and falling. Use your mind to focus on your body. Are they very tense? Are they very tight? If they are very tense and very tight, relax your body. Relax your body. Use your mind to focus on your body. Are they relaxed? If they are not relaxed, relax your body. Relax. Relaxing the body. Relaxing the body. After relaxing, you can now go back to your sitting, touching, sitting, touching, or touching, touching. Then you can go back to rising, falling. become very short. So you know it's short breath. So you don't say rising, falling, you know short breath, you just say short breath. You know the breath is short, just know the short breath. Even you don't have to say, just watch the breath. Very short. Rising very short, falling very short. So you know it's short breath. You can even look at the rising and the falling, short breath. Thinking. If you are not rising, falling, you must be thinking. You may be thinking until you also don't know, means you are not mindful. Tell yourself, are you mindful? Check and see. Falling. If you are thinking, you say thinking. This is always watch your mind states. Momentary, once a while, you must watch your mind states. You must check your mind states, whether it is rising, falling, or thinking, or wandering, dreaming away. So bring yourself back when you are dreaming or when you are thinking. Bring back to rising and falling. are you relaxed? Is your body relaxed, or are you very tense? So if you are very tense, you are over concentrating. Relax. You must learn to relax. So after you have relaxed, you have learned to relax, then tell your mind to go back to rising, falling. Those who are progressing at this moment, the rising and falling will be short, will be very quiet now. Try focus on your sitting and touching now. Everyone try to focus on your sitting and touching now. After sitting this length of time, your mind is calm. You should be able to focus on your sitting and touching. Do it for a while, touching. Anywhere that you can feel the touching on your leg or on your palm or on your leg. Focus there first for a while. Then afterward, you are comfortable with the focus of touching, right? You have experienced the touching sensation. Then after a while, go back to rising, falling. Now all go to touching, please. Touching. Focus your mind on touching now. To your rising, falling. We will go for another 5 minutes rising, falling, and we will end the meditation session. 5 minutes. understand now the Buddha, why the Buddha stayed 45 years to teach. The purpose of staying 45 years after enlightenment is to rescue all of us, those who can be rescued in the 45 years. He teach the way to free yourself from endless birth is by practicing meditation, purify the mind from thinking of all the nonsense. All nonsense thinking are related to greed, hate, and delusions. Oh, in Hokkien they say tham chin chi, tham sim sing de gong xiao. When you are not meditating, any time of the day, you are actually indulged in greed, hate, delusions. When you are not meditating, you will be thinking of this, thinking of that. That is already called greed, hate, delusions. So tonight, you have been sitting here about 45 minutes meditating. This 45 minutes, even though you are not doing it perfectly, doesn't matter. At least you try. In that moment of trying, you have also you are also able to remove a lot of greed from the mind. So if you every day can do 10, 20, 30, 40 or 50 minutes, up to you, you will remove a lot of greed, hate, and delusion from the mind. And the Buddha says, since you are now practicing meditation vipassana, you are actually following the teaching, the path, the Eight Noble Path. The Buddha say, when there is Eight Noble Path, cut and say you can attain if you follow this path. Eight Noble Path, that is vipassana. We use rising, falling. You are using a lot of concentration, mindfulness, effort, patient. You are sitting there patient, very patient, right? Not. So attainment will come when you are patient. When you are patient, you are not agitated. You are a calm person, and when you are calm, right? Just I give you an analogy, or something like that, a comparison, a simile. Just like a pool of water, if there is no ripple, then you can see inside the water. If there is ripple, if the mind is wavering, just like a lot of thinking, the mind cannot become peaceful, it cannot become pure. It will become greed, hate, delusion. But when the mind is peaceful, when you say rising, falling, the mind becomes peaceful. It is similar to the water in the pond, in the jungle. It's quiet. The water surface is quiet. Then you can see inside, deep inside, what is in the bottom. So in this way, you slowly and gradually the mind become pure. And when your mind become pure, you attain Bhagavata in this life. So 45 years, the Buddha encouraged the Sangha, all the monks, those who renounce and put on robes. Why do they put on robes? Is to have more time, have a lot of time, to give themselves a lot of time to practice meditation, so that they will have a lot of time, so they don't have to work to earn their own living. They have more time to meditate now. So that's the purpose of wearing robes. So for lay people like us, people who are not wearing robes, you go and support the monk by giving them food, so that they don't have to worry, so that they don't go hungry. When you give food, the Buddha say, when you give food to the Sangha, you benefit a lot of good merits, because you are giving them food. The food is medicine. The food is in form of medicine, because when the Sangha eat your food, they are no more hungry. When they are no more hungry, they are happy. When they are happy, the body are strong. When the body are strong, they can meditate. So what you get from this dana? You get Ayurvado Sukha Bala. So the karma will return to you with Ayurvado Sukha Bala. You'll be strong, happy, healthy, and strength, you born into Deva realm with beautiful body. You give them no sickness, Deva realm, no sickness, so you'll be born in the heavenly realm, Ayurveda Sukha Bala. So we, as a lay people, we support the Sangha. The Buddha encouraged us to do dana, support them. At the same time, we also must keep our sila. We also want to go to heaven. If you cannot reach Nibbana, you must go heaven. Don't go to hell. Don't go to the animal world. So you do dana, you support the Sangha, you get Ayurveda Sukha Balam, then you keep your sila, you also can go to heavenly realm. For those who are very diligent, they want to also stop being born again and again, even born in heaven, they also want to stop already. So the Buddha tell them to do meditation, meditation to purify, and that means to say they practice dana, they keep sila, must keep sila. If not, your meditation cannot progress. If you are meditating but you don't know what sila, better quickly go and ask the monk or your meditation friend what is sila. You must know sila, or else you cannot progress. Your meditation cannot progress. So you must have sila, and then only then you can have samadhi. Samadhi means mindfulness, and only then you can attain Bhagavapala. So I hope this short Dhamma is very enlightening for all of you. So the monk has to practice, and we support them by giving them opportunity. The Buddha tell the monk to practice, not to wear robes and play the fool, not to just gossiping and going here, going there, touring here, touring there. No. Actually, the Buddha don't tell the monk to tour here, tour there. The monk asks you to be secluded and practice, give you all the time. Devotee give you the time, you practice. Devotee also support them, and when you support the Sangha, you are also supporting yourself. It's a karma, it's a cause and effect. Right? So you do good, you get good. You don't have to. The Buddha say after you have performed all the good, you think after meditation tonight, now you meditate 45 minutes, you think over already, you already rest, but just like the seed, the Buddha say, you thought I do meditation only 45 minutes means I get only 45 minutes of goodie. No, the Buddha said no, you get more than 45 minutes of goodie. Just like the seed, when you plant and then you're sleeping, the seed, the root is still stretching. The good one are always keep on stretching. So we have planted the 45 minutes of meditation, purification of mind. The good deeds is just like the seed, it keep on growing. You don't think that I do dana today, same like dana. Today I do dana this morning. I think no more already lah. No. The dhamma, the seed of dhamma is growing for you. So it's very powerful. So don't think I do dana this morning already. End already lah, bo liao lah. No more. The Buddha says yes, it's growing. Berries is keep on growing. Just like you plant a tree, the tree from a seed. You are sleeping at night, right? Now you planted already. That means you planted dana already. It says that the seed, then the roots will start growing. Then you will become a big tree one day and bear you great fruits. A lot of fruits, a nice one for you to eat. And so are the dana and the sila. Sila you keep every day, is growing. Will take you up to the heavenly realm. You meditate. You are purifying your mind. You become a nice person. You speak carefully. You don't get angry. If you suppose you are a meditator or a monk and you easily got upset and angry, that means you are not practicing. You better look at yourself already. Something wrong somewhere. So you must be humble. Every one of us must be humble, kind. Try to help each other in the Buddhist community. Like that. That's how we can united, we grow properly. So the more you help people, the Buddha say, you also help yourself. Teach other the way to practice. So tonight I will end here. I will end here, and I would like to see who is here now tonight. How many of you is here? Let me check. My eyesight is not very good. Alan Lim, thank you for watching. Welcome. I hope you practice well, Alan. Your wife are doing very well. Both of you are very good meditator. I know. Even though it's not very long, you are doing very well. Now another one is who I cannot see. So Po Leong Sun, you continue. I know you're doing very well also. I've seen the old man Sui Sang is watching. Good Sui Sang practice. Don't give up. Don't give up. Life is very short. Every one of us only have a very short life, so we have a time to listen to the Dhamma faster practice. Another one is Upacharika Bewa. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I will take care of my body. Jangan lupa makan. Yeah, sure. Untuk menjaga tubuh dari kelelahan karma tubuh untuk makan. Sure, I will eat. Thank you. Upacharika Bewa. Thank you. So I think that's all for the moment. Every one of you, may you all practice and attain Nibbana, because the Buddha say when there is an Eight Noble Path, when there's Eight Noble Path, you know what's Eight Noble Path? There is attainment. There is people who are attaining, but many may not know. I think some of them may not know, because if they know, they would want to teach. Some also, when they attain, they don't teach. Like the Buddha, Sammasambuddha, they attain, they teach. Like the Pacceka Buddha, they attain, they don't teach. They don't teach. So I'm in the category of wanting to teach. So I hope everyone can benefit and attain Magga Phala in this life. So now I will do. The Buddha always say, after you're finishing your good merits, share. So Dana, Sila, and Bhavana are merits accumulation. So when you have merits, it's just like you have money. You can do charity now. So we all have to do charity. So if you all don't chant, also never mind, just listen. I will do transfer merits. Before we do that, we keep the 5 precepts. So the Buddha say, today I listen to Dhamma, I meditate. That means you have meditated, you have listened to short Dhamma from me, and you are going to take your 5 precepts now. You have a lot of money now, merits money, and Deva and Pitta, they want these merits, so we are going to give it to them now. And many of them are your relatives, your son, your children, all these Devas, and the Pitta, some who don't want to listen. When they are human, they don't want to listen, they don't practice. There are a lot of Pitta, all are your relative, and your brother, your son also. So now we, as the person who are fortunate to be born here and has an opportunity to listen to the Buddha teaching, we share to them now. We listen to the Buddha, we trust the Buddha says share, so we share. So first we take the 5 precepts. Panatipata Veramani Sikhapadang Samadhyami. Adinadana Veramani Sikhapadang Samadhyami. Kamisu Vichachara Veramani Sikhapadang Samadhyami. Musavada Veramani Sikhapadang Samadhyami. Suraviraya Mancha Pamadatana Veramani Sikhapadang Samadhyami. Imani Pancha Sikhapadani Samadhyami. Imani Pancha Sikhapadani Samadhyami. Imani Pancha Sikhapadani Samadhyami. Now we transfer merit. Idang media tidang hontu sukita hontu niatayo continue practice every day. So take your rest now. Sadhu, good night.